Been running around with. Don't act like I don't know, cause he's been acting funny. Taking too long to call me. And the first thing you got it in the road in the street, know me. Don't act like I don't know, cause he's been acting funny. Mm-hmm. Same old, doing the same old shit. He got to go. Hey ladies, niggas, they do what's wrong. Sorry, I'm gonna get dressed later on, y'all, but right now, it's time to get this collective read done. Where's my other? Seem to have the strength to leave. He's got to go. I gotta do some cold cases today. Let's get back serious, y'all. Let's go. Let's see what's going on in the collectives. Let me get some of these cards. Let me get the time. Where's my other phone? It's over there. I can get the time off of here. Let's go. It is November 10th, 2025 at 10:16 a.m. I know that's right. So let's go. Let's see what's going on in your energy. Let's see what's going on. So we got storm, unexpected. So this is a storm coming that's unexpected for a masculine. Okay. So a masculine will be getting the storm unexpected. This masculine could like the color blue. Okay. All right. This is storm unexpected for masculine union. In a union. Okay. Lack, past, lack, suffering. So this masculine gonna be suffering from a union, integration. He came back in the union with somebody. Now he's in lack and he's suffering right now. It's a storm unexpected. Okay. When I get interrogation, that gives me like galactic seeds. So it's like he planted the seed this spring with this person, and now it's a storm unexpected. He needs to reflect and go on his purpose. Okay? He needs to go on his purpose. Supposed to be on a galactic interrogation, some out of union, lack, past, suffer. He went back to the past. This person went back to the past. Now he's suffering. Child. Communication. He could be getting communication, messages from Mercury, travel. Could have been getting dreams or something like that. Communication from the universe about this. Why he's in lack. Why is he in toxicity, bound patterns. So he went back to a toxic, bound pattern. And he's supposed to be on his North Node, watching, spying, introspecting. This person will be watching you, spying on you. Okay? Assistance from spirit guides, getting messages, communication from spirit guides. I'm going to just put it where it goes. Okay? I seen the sun. Deception. Temptation. So he went for deception and temptation. Chemistry, passion. Oh, the union. Okay. Toxic bound patterns. I'll put that over there. Yeah, that's a toxic bound pattern. Okay. Took a leap of faith, opportunity. He thought this was an opportunity. He made this decision. He got he got assistance from spirit guides, or spirit guides will try to guide him, communicate with him. Like, that's not the way to go. Okay, we got cycles, completion. He's supposed to complete a cycle, the spring, seeds planted. So while he was planting that seed, lack, massive. It's a storm unexpected coming. Okay? Spirit guides was trying to guide this person. Now he in regret, repression. Okay? That's crazy. Lack, suffer, regret, repression. This could be for y'all divine feminines out here. Renewal, spark. So he went back to a renewal or spark or some shit like that. Passion, lust. This is about lust, control tactics. Somebody used a control tactic, rejection, lost, fragmented, and then they rejected them. What? So you use a control control tactic for somebody to have when they was in their freedom and they was taking a leap of faith with opportunities. They had other opportunities, masculine, which the opportunity was to go on the North Node and get assistance from spirit guides. They was getting messages while they was traveling or something like that. They made a decision to go to toxicity bound patterns, repeat this pattern over again with passion. Okay. Ciao. So they went for lust. They supposed to be planting seeds of, going on a North Node. But instead, limitations, fears. So they got blocked. Basically from their North Node, spy, watching. Yeah, messages, dreams. I told you they got assistance from spirit guides, messages, Mercury, apology. It could be apologizing to their spirit guides, ancestor guides at this time, because then now they are in lack, suffering. They're in a toxic bound pattern with someone. Damn. The fuck? Wow. What a shame. Yeah, attraction, Mars. So they went for that Mars, the attraction, hot. It was hot and heavy. Now they ain't in stability, harmony, and flow with the universe. Yeah, that's backwards. That's crazy. Child, avoided, stalemate. So now they avoided each other and they stalemates. Or somebody stale, fire. That's that Mars energy. Okay? This shit crazy right here, y'all. Child. Triggers disharmony, conflict. So this person triggers them. This is a twin flame, a damn demon. Fire, you got attraction, Mars. This was a fucking demon from hell. Water. You need some water to put that out. The fuck? Or something could have happened, like far as they got burnt. That's what I'm getting. They got burnt by attraction, lust, or some shit like that. So they could be burning. This person could be burning. Damn. Yeah. No breakthrough. So whatever they got, is no breakthrough for this. There's no help for this shit. No cure for this shit. Damn. Disharmony triggers conflict. Now they're going through disharmony and conflict. It's unstable. Yeah. I guess you will be unstable if you fiery hot. Yeah. It's no breakthrough for this, whatever this shit is. Might be herpes. Or some shit like that. Mars. Yep, attraction. Because they went somewhere. They supposed to have been doing their healing work. Planting seeds this spring. But instead of this spring, it was hot girl summer, hot boy summer. Fire. Ciao. Hot boy summer, hot girl summer this summer. Goddamn. Remember awakening. It's supposed to have a remember an awakening. Child, what the fuck is this shit? Feminine. They supposed to went towards a divine feminine that had intuition, getting them wisdom, but they took a leap of faith towards control tactics. Somebody who got in union with somebody that used control tactics on them. Child, remember awakening. Like I said, they supposed to have freedom, leap of faith, possibility that's masculine. So now fate, towards divine intervention is coming. That was a detour right there. This fire, whatever this is, the demon from hell they got with a demon from hell. They got no breakthroughs in the spiritual realms, nothing. Damn. Self-worth, expectation. They supposed to know their self-worth. Ooh, and know when somebody like had intuition, know when somebody was using control. Look, South Node. Motherfuckers on their South Node. They avoid stalemate. They avoided their North Node. This shit crazy. Air. This could be air sign communication. This deals with communication and all that. Lovers, communication, Aquarius healing, doing the healing work. So this is like Gemini, lovers, Libra, balance, find balance. Aquarius healing, getting in alignment. They decided not to. So they decided to go for somebody that used control tactics, facade. Somebody that put on a facade, a mask, cycles. This was cycles of this, beliefs. Some about beliefs. What the fuck? Celebration, gifts, abundance. So somebody could have told them, you're going to be celebrating. We're going to be celebrating. That was a control tactic right there. You're going to get a lot of gifts. You're going to get a lot of abundance. You're going to have so much money. The fuck is this? It was facade beliefs. So they fell for facade beliefs. And now this person apologizing. How the fuck I get this shit, man? How the fuck I get this shit? They thought this was their twin flame. We don't go for twin flames. We go for kingdom spouses. Out this bitch. Now, Divine had other plans. Since you wanted to take a detour, we got other plans. You know what I'm saying? Since you wanted to take a detour and not heal, we got something for you. Yep. Yep. So they fell for facade beliefs. Like, you're going to be rich. You know, shit like that. Earth in reverse. They're not grounded. They're not grounded. When it comes to love, you know, Venus, longing, separation. So they could be longing for the divine feminine. Now they're in separation from God. They're in separation from you. They're in separation from this person. Because, like I said, Divine had other plans. That fell on the floor. Party external. Because this person was out there partying external. Child. Woo, Lord. Just to make another one of these. Twin flames, they toured. Since you wanted to go for control tactics and the Mars energy, you got what you wanted, Mars. Or they would get what they want. Somebody's telling them, pulling off a facade, you're gonna be rich with me. We're gonna complete a cycle together. You supposed to complete a cycle with me. You my twin flame, all that shit. I got gifts for you. You're gonna have so much we're gonna celebrate all this, and this is how they celebrating. Thank you. This is how they celebrating. Hot girl summer. Well, hot boy summer. Yep, hot boy summer. Avoidant stalemate. So they avoided their north node and went on to their south node. And they completed a cycle with lust. And this is what the fuck they got. No breakthroughs, no nothing. It was nothing. It was a facade the whole damn time. They figured that shit out. Yup, party external. They wanted to party external. So this person told them, we're going to party, we're going to celebrate. We're going to party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit. That's all they was doing. Party and bullshit and party. So whatever facade this person put in, they put them in a cycle of party and bullshit and party and bullshit. Bullshit. Look, the mouth was silent. Silence of the lambs. Sacrifice. This person, look, detachment code. They're not detaching cold no more. No, they hot now. They hot boy summer. This is a divine match. Supposed to have been a divine masculine. They went karmic. So what I'm getting at is, this is a karmic. I don't think any of y'all divine feminines want this person. This person loves cycles of, facades. I don't even think you looking for no relationship at this time. Look, change, courage. That's what they supposed to have did. Integration, union. They supposed to have changed, the courage to change. Like, Wizard of Oz, the heart. If I only had a heart, they ain't getting no contracts. Somebody must have put up all this, like, you're going to get contracts, a new career. I can get you a new career, commitment. When we get in this commitment, we're going to have compassion for you. I know people that are going to have compassion for you. Man, get the fuck out. It was all a fucking facade. Somebody put on a whole facade. Motherfuckers put on a whole fucking facade. Divine timing is at play right now. Inner child, healing inner child. So remember I just said earlier about the heal. They played on the inner child wounds. Here we go again. And then as a teenager, young adult, you start partying external. These are grown ass motherfuckers that is still out here fucking partying and bullshit. Party and bullshit. I'm not saying you can't party, but this is somebody that promised them a celebration. Like, you're going to just party external. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a funky good time. That's what they told them. Then I can get you a job. I can get you a career. You just grow in this, nurture, just, cold, detachment. So this person was already cold. That's what I'm getting, twin flame. Oh yeah, they got a breakthrough, all right. That's the breakthrough. Herpes or some shit. They gotta stick with forever. And they're not grounded. And they're still living in a south node. Yep. Stalemate. That shit's stale now. Like whatever they supposed to be doing, they supposed to drop everything and went towards their healing. That's what I'm getting. And not go towards somebody that using control tactics. So child spy. Now they spy and watching you. What is they watching you for? I just really want to know. They got this motherfucking shit and they ain't even in their north node. They on their south node. Yup. They ain't got no breakthroughs. So they blocked. So when everybody was healing during that Aquarius full moon and getting grounded, this person wasn't getting grounded. This person was, we gonna have a funky good time. That's what the fuck they was on with a stalemate. Meaning that the person was stale, they lied. They told them we're gonna have a celebration, this harmony. Oh yeah, I'll get you a new career, I'll get you a new job. You can celebrate when you want to. This is what they were telling triggers, this harmony. This person was already cold and detached before they got to them. Nurture, when they supposed to be nurturing themselves, self-care, and this person probably knew that. Like, it was time, we're going to celebrate and party and bullshit. They did not get no job. They did not get no career. They did not get no commitment. What they got was flames. Chariots of fire. That's what the fuck. They got chariots of fire. What the fuck is this shit, man? And disharmony triggers. This person kept triggering them. You know, a bunch of fire. You know what I'm saying? No breakthrough. They had no breakthrough. It was all about a facade. Watching, expecting. Now they watching and expecting you. I wonder. There's no need to expect anybody. You need to expect that shit right there. That's going on up down there. That's what you need to expect. Present, abundant, gratitude. Alchemy, ancestor God. Now they trying to show their ancestors some type of gratitude, meaning they praying now. Every time somebody get in a rut, they always start this bullshit, man. Why don't you start that shit before when they tell you to go on your path? When everybody was healing on this Aquarius full moon, getting in alignment. Now, I'm telling you, now they watching you, and they shit is like, they get flare-ups. That's what I'm getting. Divine say, you want to take a detour? I got a detour for your ass, too, since you want to party external and stay in that south node. There you go. There you go, right there. Herpes or something like that. It's something. Self-worth, expectation. This would have self-worth. I don't know, child. This shit crazy. Separation longing. That's why they watch you and spying. They separated from you, spying and shit, giving introspection on you. Divine timing is at play. I told you since they wanted to take a detour, divine timing is surely at play because it's going to be something they cannot cure. Either they're going that way now, it's going to be something they cannot cure. Divine going to be like, you ain't listen to the messages I told you? Okay. South node and your south node, this is all the karma you get. Like, them motherfuckers going to be burning or something. It's like some herpes, something like that, something they cannot cure. I don't want to say. It's like fulfillment, wish fulfillment. So they going towards their wish fulfillment for following deception and temptation. And you're going to be opening to receive this deception, this temptation. And that's what they open their hands for. That's what they open. Look, rejection, loss, fragmented. They lost messages, basically blocked messages from divine. Open to receive this deception and temptation from the devil, basically. Self-love, creation, attention. Setting your attention. It's like whatever you set your attentions on, that's what the fuck you receive. Okay, action. They supposed to took action and started a new beginning within them own self. They shouldn't even be worried about a relationship. There's a lot of people that wasn't even worried about a relationship. Like, we're not worried about that. You know, a lot of men out here doing semen redemption. I've seen some videos where men is just like, you know what, if you low vibration, I'll pass you. I'm going to have the courage to pass you up. If you on low vibration. It's some crazy shit. Family, home, commitment. So this person could be going through karma. Trying to balance things out now. Justice. That was your justice. Or, you know, whatever. Whoever justice. So they try to go home. Or you felt like home to this person. I'm trying to get a commitment. Now they showing the ancestors gratitude. You should have showed the ancestors gratitude when they was trying to get you in alignment. These people is crazy. You're a true divine feminine. You had your awakening. You took your leap of faith. You took courage. You took action. Okay. And there's a masculine right here, just like, you know what I'm saying? You had the courage to change, to leave all your baggage behind. Masculine. So he went for control tactics, a union, and regret, repression, inner child wounds. Somebody got healed their inner child wounds, regret, impression, suffering right now. Suffering with this disease. Let me put this on this side. This is y'all divine feminines, I guess. And this is this masculine. He's in lack and suffering. So when he got in this relationship, he ended up suffering. He was partying external. So maybe they had like open relationships, swinging, you know. Oh, this is fun. You like to be in swinging, poly. I can, you know, have chemistry, passion with anybody, and you ain't gonna mind. That's the seed they planted this spring. Hot boy summer. Okay? Toxicity bound patterns. And they kept doing this over and over again, going out here instead of getting on their north node, like everybody else. They was getting messages like, no, you need to stop, you need to stop, you need to turn back around and do your healing, your inner child wound, because it's something with your inner child. You need to make a decision to do so. They kept getting messages from divine, but nope, they want to keep planting seeds. Okay? For chemistry and passion, for facade beliefs. Like, yeah, somebody look, party external, different women, having parties with different women. They was allowed to do this. Assistants with spirit guides was trying to tell them, like, no, you're going the wrong direction, fake detour. So I'm gonna have to make a detour for you. Or they kept running into people that putting on facades. Like maybe they got with people that, you know, acting like they want to be in a relationship with them, but then they find out they want to be single or some shit like that. They want to party external. They don't want to settle down and shit like that. They try to make them believe that shit. Facade beliefs. I really want to settle down. I'm ready to settle down. When they meet these women or whoever at parties, and the sisters, and they was telling them, no, leave that shit alone. I'm trying to tell you, take a detour. I'm trying to, you know, intervene with you and let you know your dreams or whatever. Apology. They go back and pray, ask for forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? And then go back doing the same old fucking shit because it says party external. They go back, look, lack, suffering. When they're in lack and suffering, they start praying again. They get dreams and messages from spirit guides. Look at this shit. Regret, repression. Only time they pray is when they're in regret and repression. But they've been getting messages. I'm trying to tell you. Take a detour. You need to stop. Look, healing. You need to heal your inner child wound because it got something to do with that shit. Whatever that you going through this party external, you need to just sit down and just, you know, heal. Integration. Stop getting all these unions. You know what I'm saying? Just sit downhill somewhere and stop, you know, keep coming back, apologizing when you just want to go do the same thing again. Masculine. Let me put this on top. Toxicity bound patterns. So this is a masculine that goes through toxicity bound patterns over and over. Present, abundant gratitude. Now, they try to show some gratitude. Okay. Control tactic. This is a control tactic they're using with divine. Divine, like, you think you playing me with these control tactics? Child. So it's like, so I'm feeling like this is a compassionate, you could say King of Cups, masculine, but he goes out here partying external, thinking people, you know, what do you think people in these parties for? Most of these people is single. You know what I'm saying? So they get feelings for people, chemistry, passion, when they hook up or some shit like that, and maybe they don't get phone calls no more, or maybe these people tell them, like, you know, it was good while it lasted. I really don't want to be in a relationship. I want to be able to party external. This was just a fling or some shit like that. Family commitment. You know, I got commitments. I got family. I got a job. You know, and I really don't want to be in a relationship. That's what I get. You know. So these be like control tactics too, like on this masculine karma, and that be right there. That's the detour. Like that be divine talking to him right there. Like, yo, You need to go back. You need to take a detour, and you need to get your life straight and balance yourself out. You know, karma, balance. That be their karma for lying to divine. You keep sitting up here apologizing, and then you go back and probably in the external and do the same fucking toxic bound patterns, and then go right back praying. So that be divine having them in regret and repression. Like, okay, look, lost, rejection, fragmented. Then they go right back to feeling lost, you know, fragmented, receive the open. Divine keeps saying, like, you need to be, you praying to me, you apologizing to me, you need to be received the open. What the fuck you talking about? And you need to go back and, you know, heal your inner child, please. You know, look at yourself in the mirror. Like, really look what's going on. Reflect. It's something about your mom. And that's a little boy in that picture. So it's like something with your mom or something like that. Lack of love from your mom and stuff. So you're looking at for it in, you know, women, other women. Deception. That's why you always fall for this deception. You know, it's like Adam and Eve type shit. You know what I'm saying? You always fall for the apple. Apple don't fall too far from the fucking tree. You know what I'm saying? What you get, dish out is what you get back. Twin flames. Passion. It's like passion. It's like sex. South Node. Leads this person in a South Node. Alchemy. Ancestor guides. Always try to alchemize the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Try to tell this person, like, if you praying to me, I can take care of those clouds for you, them dark waves. This motherfucker go right back into it and be having no breakthrough. Anytime you pray, anytime this person pray, they keep telling you need to be received to open there. You need to change. You need to do this. Don't have no breakthrough. Lord, why I keep falling for these same type of women? Why I keep why I keep falling for these facade beliefs? Why I keep falling for these facade beliefs? Well, you need to be received. You need to you know, open up, okay, and be received to open. When I'm trying to fucking tell you, I'm trying to see your ass a message. It's something you need to reflect on from your childhood. Let me just get off of this. Something that you need to reflect. You need to stop. You know, regret, repression, and then this person only prays when they get in regret and repression. Like, you know, when a lady or woman let them down with passion or some shit like that. A lot of people did this shit. We ain't gonna lie. A lot of people did this shit. We go right back to the toxic bound patterns, and then we be like, why ain't nothing changing? I prayed. How the fuck you gonna pray? And then go right back, and that's why you don't got no breakthrough. He like, why I ain't got no breakthrough? Because you ain't received the open what I was trying to tell you. The present time is to be show gratitude is, you know, when I'm trying to let you see right in front of you what's going on. Why you keep repeating this toxic bound pattern. It's something from when you was young. Okay? That's why you're not getting no breakthrough. Because you keep repeating the same toxic cycle. And that's why you keep getting karma. And the scale is always going to be balanced. And the universe favor violence. Because you basically like, you trying to play God, incarnation, about unions. That's why you never get these good unions. You have chemistry and passion, yeah. Rejection, lost, fragmented. That's why all these unions always leave you lost, fragmented. Because it's something that you need to heal within yourself. Family, home, commitment. These women always tell them, these ones that be out here looking fine as hell and shit. They be meeting them up in the club and shit. They always tell them, I got family, I got commitments, I want to go home. That's what they tell them. I got family commitments, or I'm in the commitment, or I want to go to fuck home. That's all this person here. Toxic bound patterns. I want to go home. If this person take them over their house, I want to go home. I got family and commitments to go. I got a man. What? You got a man? You ain't tell me that. I know we was drunk. I was drunk. And this motherfucker, like, what did I just do with this shit again, man? I did this shit again, felt for this facade belief, and divine at the same time. Be like, look, man, be received to open. What I'm trying to tell you, man, before it's too fucking late, man. You're not grounded. You're not getting grounded. You get what I'm saying? Disharmony triggers, and they start triggering something in the childhood wounds. Avoiding stalemate, but he avoiding this shit. Avoiding this like a motherfucker. With the divine keep telling, look, the universe want to love you, nurture you. It's something with compassion. It's something with love. It's something with mother. It's something about their mother. Like, why they're this way. Why they keep attracting these type of facade belief chicks. Selling dreams and shit. Cold, detached. They already be cold and detached. These women don't be wanting nothing with this person. It's a career commitments. They be talking like they be lying to them like, yeah. Some of them be lying like I got a good career, but some of them don't be working. I got a good career. We gonna have a good commitment. Yeah. They be telling them this shit. And what's that? Contracts. Yeah, we gonna get married. Yeah, I want to get married. When they meet them, I want to get married someday. But they already be in a commitment and shit like that. They be putting off facade beliefs like wearing a mask. If you seen that picture, look, celebration gifts. They be sitting up there. This man probably be buying them gifts and shit. Like he real. I'm getting like he real like because he ain't ice cold, detached and cold. He's compassionate. He be celebrating with these women, buying them gifts and shit. You know, taking them out to dinner. You know, doing all types of shit like that. So far this came out. This I could be talking to an earth sign, masculine, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in reverse, not grounded. The air sign came up, but y'all still could be going through this, doing this shit. If you're wondering, so I guess I'm talking to masculine. Divine don't like when you go through these toxic bound patterns. You just keep praying and you're not changing shit. That's why you're not having no breakthrough. So we got air sign out here. We got Mercury out here. Communication. Let me get them all out, y'all, because we're going to get this down to the T. And we're going to do a reading on this. Any other signs came out? We definitely got Libra out here. Balance, justice. So that's what that air sign, karma, balance, justice. And then we got apology, messages, fire signs. That came out in reverse. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So Capricorn up there. Masculine. We got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in reverse. We got stability, harmony, flow in reverse. We're going to check that out. These are the masculines. Mars. Something hot. Yeah. Hot boy summer. Yeah. For stability, harmony, flow in reverse. Yep. That's why Divine said you ain't get no breakthrough. Limitations, fears. It's like you have limitations and fears of healing inner child wounds, cycles. So you rather go through the cycles. You rather complete the cycle of facade beliefs. Okay? Instead of being received to open, being really nurtured like the universe giving you a divine facade beliefs. Triggers. You go for disharmony, triggers, conflict, avoidance, stalemate, regret, repression. Let's get these. Yeah, deception. You go for a lot of deception. Temptation. But you draw this shit to you. So this spring, you supposed to have been planting seeds of healing, but it's like toxicity bound. Let me straighten this shit up, y'all. This crazy. So these do we get water out here? We can get water out here. So water signs, I guess y'all in the clear, even though y'all have a lot of emotions. So this is the masculine, I guess. It's talking about no breakthroughs. You pray and don't get no breakthrough. You wonder why. Child, I'm telling you what it is. So it's like a dark night of the soul. It's something like some mother wounds or something like that. Maybe you need to forgive your mom or something like that. That's why you don't have no breakthrough. You know, a mom and a child is like, and a son is like a deep bond. And if you can't let that shit go, forgiveness or whatever, decisions, you're going to keep making the wrong decisions, you know. Messages, you get a lot of messages, dreams, fate, detours. I don't give a fuck if you're divine, supposed to be a divine masculine, and you always partying external. Trust me, divine gonna get you back on the right path. He's gonna make sure he balance shit out and get you back on some type of path and give you these messages like you need to have a breakthrough, you need to heal or some shit like that. So you can go on any path you want. Divine is gonna lead your ass right back to a detour. You're gonna have a detour. I don't give a fuck how many relationships you get in. And you won't have no breakthrough. I don't give a fuck how many If you never plant this seed, you get what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how many relationships you get into. It ain't gonna work. It just ain't gonna work. Especially if you walking out here and you don't have, forgive your mom. How you gonna be in a relationship with a woman or a woman that has a child and you don't even forgive your mother? Chemistry. You just gonna have chemistry. That's all you're gonna ever have. It's chemistry. No love. Luck. What's this? Luck? Suffering. You're gonna just continue suffering. Assistance from spirit guides. And spirit guides are trying to guide you. And that's the fate detour. Like, oh, okay, so you want to do this? All right. Well, the universe is about to show your ass. We know you are a empath. Where is it at? It's in here. We know you are an empath. And it's basically we don't want these people to hurt you. But it's a control tactic of the devil. That's what I'm getting. Where is it? Is it over here? Yeah, it gotta be over here. You know you are a nurturer. It's something with mother, healing your mother wounds, BBC to open, nurture, compassion. It's something with that, but you're avoiding that. It says avoidance. So we got family, home, commitment. They always telling you, I want to go home, like I said, or I'm already in a relationship. That's a toxic bound pattern. Like, I don't want to be with nobody. I want to be single. I want to be able to party. I want nobody to control me. You always meeting those type of people after chemistry, passion. You thought you had a spark with them or some shit like that. But that's a spirit, ancestor guys guiding you back, detouring your ass back where you belong. Okay, party external. Then we have commitments in reverse. You might stay single for a long time. Control tactics. Or if you do get in a relationship, it's always somebody trying to control you and you feel lost, rejected by this person. Integration in the unions. But you really supposed to be in a union with divine, yourself first, and then divine. Yeah, celebration. You be swearing you celebrating. Abundance, gifts, detached, cold. So you're not ice cold. So I just get that you get used a lot because you are an empath. They can feel that shit. I keep telling you, just like with women, men can feel that shit. You get deceived a lot of times by temptation. That Mars energy, being that Mars energy, present, abundant, gratitude. And then right after this celebration, you be like, some of y'all probably like, I met my person. I met him finally. And then you find out you was deceived. Like, God damn. The fuck, you always pray. You pray when you think that you found somebody and it was a facade belief. You don't even give a chance to like think or pray before somebody come in. Show present gratitude. When somebody come in, because you're an empath, I know how that go. And you'll pray, I hope I get me a good person, but you'll go to the club. Not saying good people ain't in the club, but you'll go to the club to find your person, and it's always the same fucking cycle over and over again. No phone call, no nothing. You probably buy them shit. You probably date them for like a couple weeks, a month, 3 months at the tops. You're buying them shit. You taking them out. Next thing you know, you found out you've been deceived. It was deception. You find out they got a man or a woman, shit, whatever. Then now in the present, you start praying again. So it's like, look at you, South Node. And the doors don't open because you're in your South Node. That's why you don't have no breakthrough. And you see how you pray with your hands closed? You don't never have no breakthrough. You be staying in your South Node, no breakthrough. Twin flames is always a demonic connection, is what I'm getting. A demon from fucking hell, you ask me. Alchemy, ancestor, but your ancestor guys be trying to have you alchemize this shit. Like, get back, do a detour. I'm going to do a detour. I'm going to pray for you myself to get you back on the right path. Ancestor guys trying to get that dark shit, a dark attachment off of you, deception. You always getting deceived, man. Nurture, compassion. And they know that trust me, since a child, you've been compassionate. They know this. That's why they don't want you out there being hurt all the time. But it's you be in regret and repression. You be hurting yourself. The ancestor guys be trying to guide you like, no, don't go over there. Just heal your inner child wounds, or try to heal things with your mom or something like that, so you can avoid this stalemate. You can avoid stalemates. You know what I'm saying? People that's cold-hearted. Conflict, disharmony, okay? Triggers. They always trigger your inner child wound. We just talked about this earlier. They start triggering that shit. Like, you know, mother wounds, like, you know, if your mother says certain shit to you, they'll say the same shit. But your ancestors gotta be trying to have you avoid that shit. Like, if your mother told you ain't gonna be shit, you'll meet a woman that tell you ain't gonna be shit. That's a demon traveling, letting you know that. That's your career and your contract right there. That's your career and your contract right there. You making a career out of it. You making a career out of, you know, getting into these toxic violent patterns. That's your career. That's your contract. Okay? Facade beliefs. So you start looking at everybody like, oh, God damn. Motherfucker sold me a dream. No, you sold your ass a dream. You sold your ass a dream. You fell for the temptation. You supposed to be planting seeds. You have nobody to blame but yourself. You supposed to be received to open your healing. Your inner child wound. Okay, boom, boom. So we have an earth sign in reverse, a fire sign in reverse, no stability, no harmony, no flow. Okay? Attraction, Mars. You're very attractive, very handsome, hot and tempting, but no stability, no harmony. You're not grounded. Your passion is off whack, because that's in reverse of fire. Fire sign, earth sign, masculines, attraction, hot spark, masculine. There you go. Cycles. You got all that, but you just unbalanced. You got everything else, but this shit is unbalanced. It's something that you got to heal, complete a cycle. Okay? It's like, yeah, change, cycle. You need to change some type of cycle. You keep doing this apology, and that's why you're getting blocked too. Divine don't like a liar. I promise if you send me the right woman, I'll change my ways. I won't go party no more. I won't go do shit. I won't drink. I won't smoke. And then you right back in the club that weekend. Picking up the same type of messages. They be giving you messages like, you're going the wrong way. Limitations, look. It's going to limit you. Like, you're going to be blocked. I'm trying to reach for you, trying to help you, trying to guide you. They be reaching out to you and shit. You just keep on trucking, don't you? And then karma. You know, you get karma for not listening. And the scales got to be weighed. Look, they said you ain't cold. I just told you that. They know since a child you're not cold. Detached. It's like you looking, I'm going to say Eddie Murphy, whooping for nub in all the wrong places. Air, you're upright. And just something like, because you are out here. So this would be like Libra. You know, karma, justice, balance. You could be starting to bring balance. Libra back to yourself, some type of balance. Because you are karma, balance, justice. You bring karma, you can bring justice, you can bring balance into people's lives. I mean, if they on the same, you know, shit you are, if they're balanced. But I'm gonna do some readings on this shit. Like, so you could be separated from these men, divine feminines, okay, goddesses. They're watching, they spying. But they're in that Mars energy, taking action. Or thinking about when they could take action, to have the courage to change, the wisdom to know the difference. When they can take that leap of faith, that's that fool card. Remember, have an awakening. So maybe they have a awakening when they watch you, like divine feminine, your wisdom, getting wisdom from you to avoid this storm unexpected. So somebody, okay, so I see Libra out here balancing themselves out. This earth sign, if you was with an earth sign before, or fire sign, they're about to have a storm unexpected. That's divine detour. And it could be this motherfucking shit right here. That's crazy. Autumn. harvest. Okay? Child, this some crazy shit right here. Give me the other cards. Crossroads. Oh, shit. You know, if you don't be balancing yourself out, that's what the shit happened. Like, you keep testing God. You keep testing God. You keep, yup. Some of us is lucky we made it out without none of that shit. Mm-hmm. Playing around. Playing around. Out here playing around with the devil. Out here playing around with the devil. You'll find out. I don't know why people think the devil care about them. Why do people think the devil care? Look, child, listen here. Unexpected, all of a sudden. Child, I can't even lie to you. We got storm unexpected from the other cards. And all of a sudden, not listening to your intuition. That's purple. Not listening to your ancestor guides. Child. We have silence, no contact. Divine, that's why I said divine is not fucking listening. When divine talks to you plenty of times and tell you, like, look, you need to go ahead, plant the seed, start healing, and you just keep going on. I'm going to do it my way. Well, okay, fine. Do it your way. Stop praying to me, though, because I don't hear you. You got to learn. You know, it's just like that. It's like a father chastising a child. You're going to learn. You're going to learn. Oh, yeah, you're going to learn. You know, lies, keeping secrets. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Keep falling for people's lies, keep it secrets, and keep it the fuck up. Let me tell you something. Keep it the fuck up. This will be a big ass lie and a big ass secret. And the big ass secret is, oh yeah, it's hot tamale. Hell. Sex, a good time. I can't even fucking lie to you, y'all. Ain't nothing back there. Like I just said before it even came out, keep fucking around. Keep on fucking around. Storm unexpected. Secrets. Okay? Big ass secret. This is a big ass secret. No contact. And then they're gonna ghost you? Tell you a lie, then fucking ghost you after they give you this shit? Unexpected. Child, somebody better listen to me today. You better listen to me today. They gonna look lie. So it's like the devil. You catching up with the devil. You first is easy. Like it's just simple lies. Like, oh, I slept with you. You ain't tell me you had a man. Yeah, I got commitment. I'm married or da 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 da. Damn, I thought you was the one, man. You gonna fuck over me like that, man? You know what it was. You know what it is. I got family. I got kids. You know, you ain't tell me that last night. You told me you ain't had nobody. That's what the cycle you going through now. Because you're looking for love with women. You don't even see that. Divine is trying to make you see that, what it is. A connection with a woman, a nurturer, a queen of cups, a mother. But you're out here getting into, and you've been doing this since this spring. That's what the devil leads you up to, make you think everything all good. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Go ahead, pray to God. Pray to God and go do the same shit again. Go ahead. Because I even know, as the Satan from hell, there's only so much divine going to take before he bring that fucking wrath. I even know that. So how you as a child that's chosen don't know that? And this right here, sex, a good time, unexpected all of a sudden, lies. The next person that lied to you is something about secrets. It's some secret that they keeping. No contact. And then they're going to ghost your ass. Meaning, I just got that scripture again. Where you been here, fro? See who I can devour. You done met a straight up demon. Gotcha. So it's just like basically the devil ease you up until that shit. Like you started partying this summer, you was having a good time. You got a couple lives, but your ancestor God is trying to avoid you for a big major lie. But you ain't seeing the fucking signs. Like, man, go heal, man, go heal. You know. Oh, cow. This is deep. Cycles. Cow. Karma, balance, justice. So there is some of y'all air signs is what I'm getting. This is upright. Y'all balancing yourself out. I mean, your karmic debts. Y'all paying some of y'all karmic debts right now. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Y'all ace up, okay? Because it wasn't reversed. So y'all at least balancing out something. Something that's balancing out your karmic debts is balancing out. You receiving justice. You're receiving justice because you probably slowed down a little bit. You probably ain't out there falling for temptations and shit no more. You know, falling for the big whammy. The big whammy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say the big whammy. So y'all could be already watching y'all divine feminine give you wisdom, having an awakening. Are you having an awakening by watching them taking a leap of faith? That probably made you take a leap of faith and have the courage to change, the wisdom, know the difference. You know what I'm saying? And start your healing journey. You know, you probably watching, even though you separated from them. Okay. So I'm gonna put this over here. I'm gonna do that reading for the air signs that's at least balancing themselves out a little bit. You probably, trying to get the wisdom. You probably getting wisdom right now from ancestor God. You probably like, yeah, they don't look right, or they don't look straight. Something ain't right about that person. You probably balance that shit out. Something ain't looking right. That person, your ancestor God probably, You probably still going to the parties and shit like that, but you probably ain't picking up nobody or taking them home. Probably go home by yourself. I'm just going to get fucked up and just go home, smoke me a blunt and go home. Lies, strong affection. Child. New, connected, independent. So you single right now and you're connecting. Social media, keeping tabs. Nothing back there. So, child. Man, somebody better hear me tonight or today. Let's see. I know y'all psychics too, man. Y'all see this shit, right? And you know what I told you in the beginning. South Node. You keep playing around long enough with the devil got a way to always come back and collect. That's all I heard. Deception. Keep falling for deception and fucking temptation. You single. Okay, that's fine. And there's nothing wrong with being single. That don't mean you slow. That don't mean you have to have somebody with you. That means you're working on yourself. You can go in hermit mode. You can enjoy yourself. You can get your mind, body, and soul together. Okay? So what I'm picking up is, I just told you that you always think when you meet somebody, it's because of your inner child wounds, your connection to your mom, compassion, that you always fall for this deception, these lies, this deceit from women, okay? Keeping secrets. That be keeping secrets, they're always lying. I just told you the whole story. I'm not going through it again. So what I'm picking up is, remember I said you always get strong affection real quick because you're an empath for somebody. You be thinking that's the one because they be telling you everything you want to hear. Yeah, you got a good job. You ain't got no man. You good. You ain't got no kids. Fine. And then you find out after you slept with them, it was lies. Keeping secrets. So this person that's about to come in, that you're about to meet at a party external, whatever, lies, keeping a secret. They got a secret, a big, major fucking secret. So we got all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? So the devil done worked you up, sex a good time, then worked you up for this big major whammy, lies, sex, good time, lies. And I told you about lying to divine too, keeping secrets. You can't keep a secret from divine. Divine already knows what you're gonna do before you do it. He already know you lying when you pray. I would never do that again. You a fucking lie. You're gonna be out here this Friday, drinking and smoking with your friends and go and party external. So it's like it's no need to do all that. Look, love. You be having strong affection for her. I mean, even your friends probably know this isn't about you. You know, you probably had a friend tell you that shit. Like, yo, you fall too quick. You know, or you need to stop jumping in bed, you know, when you think you in love with somebody so quick or some shit like that. We all been there. Ain't nobody judging you. But when you keep doing the same cycle and you're not trying to heal yourself, your inner child wounds, and then that makes you draw you back out there when you're not trying to heal that shit. That's why it's always good to be in hermit mode. You won't be falling for those temptations. If you're not out there, how the fuck can you fall for temptation? And you know what the movie I'm getting? And you need to go watch that movie, boo-boo. Death by Temptation. Go ahead and watch that movie, all you masculines. Go ahead and watch that movie, Death by Temptation. Just go ahead and watch it. So, toxic bound patterns. The devil is working you up with this pattern. Making sure you don't heal. Making sure you keep falling for these facades. Making sure you keep getting hurt. Making sure and all that, okay? Woo, silence, no contact. This motherfucker, they got a big ass lie. Okay? They're gonna make you think you're in love. Right? Damn. That's crazy. Silent, no contact, lies, keeping secrets. This person gonna be keeping the secrets. Okay? I know y'all saw that movie. Tyler Perry made that movie. I know y'all seen the woman scene for Colored Women with Janet Jackson. I know you seen, I can't think of that movie. I had it on my community board. Temptations. I think it's called Temptations. Y'all go watch that movie today. Fulfill yourself if you home today from work. You know, get your mind off of shit. Go watch Death by Temptation, Masculines. Women too. Temptation by Tyler Perry. I think it's by Tyler Perry. And go watch For Colored Women. Okay? This child, what I just picked up. This is crazy. Solid. Secret admirer, keeping tabs. So they're going to go solid. They're going to ghost you. And they're going to keep tabs on social media to see if this health thing they gave you is fucking your ass up. And why did I just scream like that? Solid, keep a tab. They're going to find your social media. They're going to ghost you after they give you this shit and just watch you on social media. New connection, independent. And they going back to being single. And they know you're going to be single. Or you, oh shit. Or your ass is just going to be out there. Oh my God, autumn harvest. This is what you're going to harvest. This is what the fuck you going to harvest. This person right here. They was getting ready for you to harvest this person. This is crazy. This is crazy. Intuition and a knowing. And you supposed to have intuition and a knowing about the storm that's about to come. The other woman. Competition. Child party. Having fun. Damn. So, cheating, broken trust. Damn. Divine intervention, time for reflection. Greener possibilities. Greener on the other side, huh? Possibilities. Love. Ciao. Bye, boo-boo. Bye, Karen. See you. Bye, Karen. Love, signs, meanings. You're supposed to know the real meaning of love, boo-boo. You're supposed to love yourself. So let me give you A, B, and C. That's why storm unexpected and unexpected all of a sudden. I want y'all, I'm going to give you A, B, and C. So you're going to meet somebody. Here we go again. You looking for love. You're supposed to be loving yourself. You know, healing your inner child wounds. That's what divine is basically telling y'all men out here. Earth signs, fire signs. that's in reverse, okay? I don't know. I don't know what that had to do with any fucking thing. Bye. See, we talking about something serious. Bye. Playing on my shit like little ass kids. Ooh, yeah, healing, agonizing pain. Child, I can't even. So, I just said that you gearing up for a harvest. This demon was gearing up for a harvest, fulfillment, wish. This is their wish, okay? But you supposed to be surrendering and purging out this bitch, okay? Distant. But you're a distance from your spirit, guys. Retreat, time out. They're telling you to take a distance. Hurry up and retreat and time out and do a dark night of the soul. Child, listen here. Forming a structured foundation, temple, your body, water. There go the water signs. Upright, though. Balancing out your emotions. That's that nurture. You're supposed to be balancing that shit out. Healing that shit with your mother or whatever in the child wounds you have, with yourself, with God, with divine, whoever, Musa, Musafa, or whoever the hell it is out here you worship. Divine keep trying to pull you and let you know, like, go do your dark night of soul, go heal. This is why you keep, you know, I ain't gonna do it no more. If you went to a social worker, they'll probably tell you this. You're looking for love in all the wrong places. You're looking for your mother and women. But this one, this is what they was harvesting up for. This is what they was harvesting up for. I'm trying to tell you, the devil was harvesting you up to, like, go ahead, party. Go ahead and pray. Go ahead, go back out there. Go ahead and pray. Go ahead back out here. Why I keep getting hurt? Why these women keep lying to me? Why mama keep lying? All that shit, right? So they was gearing up for the whammy on your ass. And I just told you what this person gonna do. This might be the person, since you want a relationship so bad, let's put you in a relationship with a succubus. Let's put you in a relationship with a succubus. It's going to just like toxic bound patterns, drive your ass crazy, disharming triggers, gonna keep triggering your inner health to get your mind off what's really going on behind the background. The grass is going to get your mind off of what's really going on. This person got some deep, dark secrets. This is a succubus they send it to you. Okay? The harvest off your energy. Okay? Grass is green and possibilities. Meaning this person gonna be child. And what I just saw is crazy. Storm unexpected. You might, this is a succubus. They're gonna make you think, you know, they got a deep dark secret though. Like, yeah, you're gonna be in a relationship with this person. But then this person, shit, after they know they gave you this shit, I'm gonna just be honest, they're gonna ghost your ass and be watching your ass on social media while you single, out there handing this shit out and don't even know you fucking got it. Healing, agonizing pain. They're gonna see if you're in pain. If you be reporting that on your social media, if you're in pain. Oh, child, man, this is a damn demon. Woo! That's a wrath and a half. This is a succubus. That about to put you in some agonizing pain because you're in your south node. So they're gonna get in a relationship with you. Make sure you get this shit that they know they got a secret. They know they're keeping a secret. Ghost your ass. Start watching your ass on social media to see if you're in agonizing pain. Harvesting off your energy, basically. You still partying. They done left you seeing you out there partying, giving that shit out. And they're watching you on social media. This is a damn demon. Damn. This is a dirty bitch. And they're going to just watch and see if you're in agonizing pain. You can be celebrating with this person. Oh, yeah. You probably meet this person around this fall. It probably only going to last until fucking Christmas. Probably only last until like Christmas. And then they're going to just ghost you. Damn. Legal matters. 30. Inner growth. I keep telling you. Inner growth. Then you're going to be looking for this person to But see, the thing is, you ain't gonna know who gave it to you because you out there partying external, and they know that. This is a real. Y'all need to go watch that movie, Death by Temptation. Y'all masculine. I'm gonna put that movie on my community board. Y'all really need to go watch that fucking movie because this sounds like this. The devil been controlling you for a long time, and then you ain't gonna know who the fuck to sue. Who you gonna sue? Divine timing, believe in the right timing. Change, transition. So it's time to change right now and do that transition right now, that dark night of soul, boo-boo. Don't even let the devil let you go down like that. They was building you up to this. That's what I'm saying. They was building you up to the big finale on this shit right here. Man, what I'm seeing, I want y'all to see this shit. Agonizing pain, celebration, gifts, abundance. This is like after Christmas, y'all. Greener, love. You really looking for love. You're compassionate. Divine intervention, time for reflection. They keep telling you, warning you. Party, having a good time. Intuition, inner knowing. You're supposed to have intuition, inner knowing. And then no contact. No more. It's like no more contact. But party external. Look. Child, cheating, broken trust. So it's like basically you broken divine trust. Okay? Secret media, social media, keeping tabs. I'm telling you how they're gonna do it. New connection, independent. They watching you be independent. Look, single again. And agonizing pain. They left you with agonizing pain. And unexpected, all of a sudden, get up and leave. Yeah. Completion, the other woman. So they watching you with the other woman on social media. They know what they gave you. And you giving it to this woman you don't even know. Lies, keeping a secret. This person coming in with a secret, man. Sex, having fun. After you had sex with them, love. That you think you in love with, child. So you're going to end up meeting this person, sex a good time, lies. They got a deep, keeping secrets. That's the secret they keeping. They got this shit. New connection, independent. And then you meet somebody new. They're going to watch you on social media. And this is how they're going to be watching you. That's exactly how you be watching you. Just like that. Seeing when you're in agonizing pain. Child. This is crazy what I'm picking up. So this is basically a succubus. That's the deep, dark secret. You're not really going to have commitments, careers, contracts. That's the secret right there. You have a decision to make right now. This person only going to be with you until like the celebration. You give them gifts, Christmas. Because you still in your south mode. Man, these demons know. I'm telling y'all masculines, y'all need to go watch that Death by Temptation. I'm going to go do tarot reads on this shit right here. What's this? All right. That's it. So I'm talking to earth signs in reverse. I think the air signs kind of, they get into communication because air is like communication. To balance themselves out and not be out here partying external. You know what I'm saying? But some fire signs and some earth signs is not getting the fucking picture, man. You know, shit. But I just picked the fuck up. That's crazy. Storm, unexpected, karma, justice. Let's go ahead and get those. They want you to be, the devil wants you to be received to open this. Open up to get this. Receive this. Child. This is weird. So they just coming in just to do this and just leave and then watch you on social media, see if you're agonizing pain. Watch you in a new relationship. You post somebody up new on your shit. They're going to know that you gave it to that person. This is a fucking demon. This is a fucking straight up demon. You're a fucking demon. Whoever you are and you giving this shit out, you're a fucking demon. And then they want you, look, reunion, soul ties, lack, doubts. So you're going to blame it on this person. You're going to blame it on a new person after this person. That's what I'm saying. But you end up, child, you end up giving it to them. They're going to watch like you fighting on social media, shit like that. This shit crazy, y'all. This is a demon. Succubus. Karma, balance, justice. So that's the air signs. Y'all kind of balancing yourself out. Y'all probably ain't partying too much. Storm, unexpected. Let me get some tarot cards. Cold, detached. You're not cold and detached. You are an empath. And I would hate to see something like this happen. Limitations, fears. Okay, you scared to let something go. Or they try to reach out to you, your spirit guides, and let you know, man, you need to be in fear of partying external messages. They keep sending your ass messages. Apology. Every time you get hurt, you go back apologizing. Masculine. Cycles. Completion. You're supposed to complete a cycle like this spring. You're supposed to complete that. But you wanted to have a hot boy summer. Oh, yeah. And you're not stable. You're not grounded. Earth sign in reverse. Earth signs Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in reverse. And then we got fire. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in reverse. Child. Man. Hot boy summer, huh? Okay. Facade beliefs, huh? Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Where the tarot cards at? Child, this is a real life succubus. If you don't believe me, if you don't believe succubus is out here, just go watch that movie Death by Temptation. I'm gonna put it on my community board so you can hurry up and watch it. Put it up on your TV. Go watch it today. It's about facade beliefs. Like, you really think God don't have a wrath? That's another thing. That's another facade. Yeah, well, you keep repeating the same fucking patterns, and divine be like, sit your ass down. I heard somebody say, sit your ass down. Child. Let's go. It's sad. And it's sad because I just believe some people gonna fall for that shit, man. It's sad. Sad, man. Or some people already fell for it. You know, man or woman. But I guess I'm talking to masculines today. Some people already fell for this shit. Like, when it's time to sit your ass down, it's time to sit your ass down, man. Divine be trying to warn you. That's why you go in hermit. Like, they be trying to warn you, like, nope, it ain't the way to go. Hell no. Child. Death by temptation. Devil. Devil in disguise. Devil in the blue dress. I heard devil in the blue dress. Child. Let's go. Give me something for apology, forgiveness. Give me something for apology, forgiveness. 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 Give me something for apology, forgiveness. Yeah. Page of Cups, burdens. It's like you're giving Page of Cup offers because you're really not going to do what the hell you say you're going to do. You're giving Page offers to divine. You like your apology, forgiveness. You're giving, I just told you that. Bringing burdens on yourself. Are you supposed to lay your burdens down? That's what I'm getting out of the Page of Cups. Ten of Wands. Supposed to lay your burdens down. Then lay them down. Okay? When you apology, asking for forgiveness, lay your burdens down. That's what I'm getting out of that. And defeat this. You're supposed to defeat this. Six of Wands. Five of Swords. Defeat. Whatever this is. Okay? Healing. By healing. Give me something for communication. Yeah. You're supposed to have foresight, preparation. Started preparing. okay, to start healing messages. It was like, you need to prepare. We're watching you. And we've been trying to get you in preparation. We've been, you know, traveling to you, sending you messages in your dreams. Okay? Yup, watching you. Watching you in your home, sending you messages, sending you dreams. Whatever this is. Give me something for limitations, fears. But you have limitations, fear, or healing or something. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to figure it out. I just seen 3 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Child. And how the hell I straighten all my cards out and 4 of Swords come to this in reverse? Like, this is already, the devil already planning this to take swift action towards you. Limitations, fears. They know you have limitations of fears or healing. How you see me straighten out all my cards? Wheel of Fortune. Child, give yourself a limitation, fears. That's to all you masculine, earth signs, fire signs. Child. Just, I'm trying to tell you, it's like about healing your chakras. There's gonna be people like working on your chakras, your mind, body, soul, your temple. I did see 4 of Wands. It's about your body, your temple, man. You supposed to keep that shit sacred. It's not hard to do, you know. Ain't nobody saying you can't date or anything like that, but try to restrain from sex or anything like that before you get to know this person or whatever, what they're really about. Because a lot of people be holding secrets. That's what I'm saying. Divine said this is the truth about the healing. Getting in alignment with this Aquarius season of healing and getting yourself in alignment. What? Who is she? Yeah, lying, backstabbing, deceiving. So you could have limitations, fear. That's why you had probably a Queen of Cups, your mother that lied and backstabbed and deceived you. That's why I'm telling you, it's inner child wounds. They try to limit you to fear, you know, a healing. So you could be having somebody that's doing this to you now, a mother figure. So you can have limitations of healing. So they can send this damn bat out of hell and this demon. Give me something for detached code, but you still not detaching code. All that they did, the 10 of Swords on you, with communication, telling you ain't shit, all that shit. King of Pentacles. You are King of Pentacles. If I need to read it, wealth, okay, security, comfort, discipline. So that's where you need to get at, discipline. You need to get discipline from all this conflict. You need to get disciplined. You believe that shit if you want to. I be telling y'all about letting people play on your fucking mind, man. I keep telling y'all about that. Y'all earth angels out here, man. Y'all healers. Y'all supposed to have a soulmate and y'all supposed to be out here healing together. Okay? And this is what I'm talking about, this storm unexpected. Look, and then look, the tower. Child. Out here partying external. It's somebody you gonna meet. Listen up, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Storm unexpected. That's where that's at. Tower. Then you got temperance. Divine intervention. Divine trying to intervene with this tower. Earth angel, because you're earth angel. You're supposed to have a real soulmate out this bitch. Look, partying external. There you go at the club. Child, I just seen a photograph. Like, that's the last of your motherfucking freedom, basically. You're going to be in agonizing fucking pain. Look, making this decision. You got a decision. Set intentions to make the right decision, or your ass is going on the fucking judgment. Do you hear me? I just seen a picture. Like, you know, you in a club, as walking up, you see some girls, you walking up, and you pick the wrong one, like child judgment. And then right there is your judgment. You called child, I ain't got the time. Give yourself an ear. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I just see loss and grief, child, agonizing pain. I don't know if y'all saw what I said. Look, being sneaky. Somebody gonna have some secrets. I'm trying to tell you. Conflict. Devil. Child, this is a succubus. That is a damn succubus. I ain't get on the air sign yet, but give me some for air signs. Child, you got outpouring and support from the divine. Keep doing what you're doing. You're about to balance this shit out. Air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You got outpouring and support to keep going. Okay, karma, balance. Finish your karmic debt. Balance yourself out so you can receive justice. Okay. Give me some for this. Give me some for karma, balance, justice. Child. Yeah, you got gifts. So you're not the devil. Anybody, I hate when people do that. Anytime somebody did they call Nostradamus the devil? That's what I'm saying. Anybody that got gifts, they're going to say you the devil, you do witchcraft. I don't even listen to that shit. My gifts is my gifts. Give yourself a karmic balance. We have the page of swords. Okay? You are the swords. So, new ideas, curiosity about thirst for life. Okay? And we have messages, contracts. So you listen to the messages, you got a new contract. This finishes out your karmic debt. The sun, look, all will be well. Because you set boundaries. I told you, before you came to that death energy, you put something to an end. Basically, and brought balance and justice. There you go right there. Before this entrapment, for this pain and agony. Okay? So yeah, that's what that's about. Congratulations, the air signs. You know, you got an outpouring of support from the divine. You beat the damn devil. You know what I'm saying? About your temple. It's something about your body, your temple. Give me something for fire signs and reverse masculines. Child. Ace of Swords in reverse. Child. I can't even know. 9 of Swords. Anxiety, fear, stress, worry, agonizing pain. And then you got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. It's like divine is not hearing it no more. That's what I'm getting. Divine ain't hearing your excuses no more, your prayers no more. Child. Walk away. That's what we keep saying. Walk away. Look. Long term. Hardship, diligence, hard work, rewards. Your rewards is walking away. You'll get your rewards when you walk away from this party external, or you're going to be put to rest, boo-boo. Death by temptation. I can't tell you no fucking more. Child, listen here. Give me Capricorn. The earth signs in reverse. Passion. Look, you're going to have no passion. I'm trying to tell you, this is passion. Knight of Wands in reverse. That shit. He can't get it up. He can't get it up. You ain't gonna want to have sex no more. Into a cup situation, end of a cycle. Somebody trying to end this motherfucking cycle of you even having 2 of cups. Child. Masculine. Give me some of the masculines. What's up? I'm trying to tell you, the temple, the foundation is in reverse, masculine. Your body, yada, 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 agonizing pain. Look, trap with love. Look, man, ain't no fucking way. Entrapment, the devil trying to trap you, keep you in agonizing pain, about to put you in agonizing pain with the 3 of Swords through love. A love connection, man, you should already have foresight. So you got the victory over this shit. Child, cycles, completion. Ooh, Lord. You're supposed to have the Ace of Cups. Child, outpouring and support from the divine. Also, peace, balance, harmony to your temple. Your mind, body, and soul, man. Cycles, completion. You're supposed to been complete this. You supposed to be completing this shit. You out chasing facade beliefs. Oh, you about to be the succubus. Attraction, Mars. There you go. Spark. Child, give me something for attraction. Mars, energy, God of war, sex, lust, passion, wrath. Coming to a theater near you. Coming to a theater near you. This is God's wrath for not listening. Okay, Mars energy. Something about the Mars alignment. Child. The Hermit. Child, watching. Child. Going within. Seeing this shit before it happens. Okay? Soul searching. You supposed to be soul searching, man. Mars. Taking, attraction, Mars, hot. You supposed to have intuition. Soul. Looking at somebody's soul. Before even having sex, passion. Yeah. Doing things in moderation, meditation. You supposed to be meditating on that shit. You supposed to already know. Like something right. You're not grounded, stability, harmony, flow. Look at this shit. 4 cups. You're going to be a fucking regret. You're unbalanced at this time. So you need to get your chakras and, flow, going. Stability, harmony, flow. Give me something for this. Child. So look, start a new beginning, 10 of cups, fulfillment, new beginnings. So you can have a new beginning. You need to clear out your chakra because it's not in alignment. That's what I'm getting for you to have fulfillment. Twin flames. Child, this is a succubus, is what I'm getting. 9 of Pentacles. Fruits of your labor. The fruits of your labor is they consider this person in real swift. That's the fruits of your labor. Look, oh my God. Courage, because this people have courage. Okay, resist the devil so they shall flee. A lot of lies, a lot of fucking illusions. I just told you, secret lies, illusions. Oh my God. Then leave your ass ghosted out in the, even these cards said it. Ghosted out in the cold. Leaving your ass ghosted out in the cold with all these lies, these secrets, alibis, lies. Leave your ass out in the cold, ghost you. And then secret. That's the secret. Being sneaky. Look at this shit, man, right here. Coming in sneaky as hell with these secrets, lies, alibis, then ghost you. 5 of Cups. Tell you a bunch of lies. Wounded. Leave you hurt. Agonizing pain. You see that shit? Then watch you. And agonizing pain. Coming in fast. Swim. I'm trying to tell you. Give me some facade beliefs. They done did you in. They did a facade belief on your ass. You believe me? And cold too. And detached. They don't give a fuck. Child, look, the magician. I just told you. What's behind there? Child, move your ass to common. They're gonna move to common waters. Made a decision. They're gonna blame you, basically. You made this decision. And I moved my ass to common waters. Look at that shit, man. Facade beliefs. Look at this. God damn, man. Wheel of Fortune. You missed out on the Swift 10 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Take action like police. It look like Cancer, Chariot, 4 of Pentacles, stability, justice, Page of Pentacles. They gave me that shit. Communication, swift, fast communication, 10 of Pentacles, trying to sue or something to get the Wheel of Fortune turned into your favor, trying to get somebody locked the fuck up, Chariot, yeah, fulfillment. Off of fulfillment, you have fulfillment too. Stability, trying to get stability because you are in agonizing pain. Justice, trying to get justice. They gave me that shit. No, you gave yourself that shit. You should have listened to your higher self. Yeah. Knight of Cups. When you made this offer, okay, you supposed to be healing, getting in alignment. Yeah, look at this shit, man. You put yourself in hangman. God damn. It's supposed to, instead of putting yourself in victory, you're supposed to have foresight. You're supposed to have intuition. Now you're in loss and grief and depression. Got to cloak yourself. Got to hide yourself now. Empress. From an Empress, now it's going to be conflict. Child, King of Wands. We're using your wand. Is what I'm getting. And the cards came out right over it. This is a love situation. I mean, masculine. Come on, man. Temptation. I mean, foundation in reverse. How did that come out? Y'all see me straight out these cards. How did the foundation come out in reverse? Four of Wands. So like I said, the most they're going to stay is like 4 months. Y'all going to live together like 4 months, then they're going to ghost you. And then they're going to watch your ass on social media. And look, they entrapped your ass and got your ass in agonizing fucking pain. Child, 3 of Swords. I ain't got time. Ending of a cycle. World card. In a 2 of Cups situation. No more passion. Get it up. Look at the wand. Get it up. It's in reverse. Get it up. My dog looking at me like, what? Putting your ass to rest is death sentence, basically. Walk away. I'm trying to tell you, you're going to get the fruits of your labor all right. You're going to get the fruits of your labor all right. Agonizing pain, anxiety, fear, stress, worry, and divine is not, look, Ace of Swords in reverse. How you get an Ace of Swords in reverse? And I straighten all these cards up. Child, I ain't got some time. Masculine, trying to tell you, it's a warning before destruction. It's a warning before destruction. You about to meet a succubus that's going to put on a facade and ghost you and watch you go through agonizing pain. Because they know what they did. And then you get with the new person. You have this person on social media. This person's sick. I'm trying to tell you, I'm seeing this person. They're going to know that you're going to end up blaming this person for it. It's not this person. It's this succubus that ghosted you. I'm letting you know early. It's the succubus that ghosted you. The succubus that ghosted you. It's not your new person. If you have a new person after this person, it's not them. Straight up. But you're going to try to take this person to court. The new person, not the person you ghosted, the new person. Because you're going to have to prove who gave who what. But it's the person that ghosted you, that stayed with you for 4 months, or in a relationship with you for 4 months, and then ghosted you. Then you get in a new relationship. Now you got to prove which one gave it to who. It's the person that ghosted you. It's not the new person. Do not go blaming this person. Death, God damn, High Priestess, balance, justice, and that's the universe bringing balance, justice. A death, basically like death by temptation. All will be well, calm and balanced, child. That's Libra though. Ended the cycle, you know. That's the air signs. Ended the cycle before this shit even, you know, hit them. Why the rest can't do that shit? It's too much fun, ain't it? I know that's right. It's too much fun out there. The party external. That's crazy. Well, you know, mother gotta learn the hard fucking way sometimes. I don't know why people gotta wait to learn the hard fucking way. That's crazy to me. We all been there, but not this way. You don't want to learn this fucking way, man. Just the rest of your life in agonizing fucking pain. Beforehand, you don't want to be this way. You don't want to be this way. You don't want to leave here this way. You don't want to leave here this way. That's what I'm saying. You don't deserve to leave here this way. I want you to know your worth. Masculines, even if you are masculine, you don't deserve to leave here this way. You deserve to leave here with a good peace of mind, heart, soul, and no illness. No illness in your body. Unless it's a fucking cold or something like that, you know. That ain't nothing that deep. But you need to know your worth. You don't need to leave here. Just think about that. You don't need to leave here that way. You too good of a person Because I see that you're not cold and detached. You're not that way. You're actually a good person. You need to know your worth, though. You know, you don't need to leave here, this earth, and have everybody know that you had that shit. You know what I'm saying? You had that shit. You don't want, no. That's not a good way to go. Child, you don't need to go that way. Divine Masculine, I'm telling you, know your worth, man. New beginnings. So start your new beginnings today. Start clearing out. It's like something about your chakras. Just do. They got 3-minute chakra alignment. Start working on all that. 3 minutes every night for 7 days, and start meditating and shit like that. Relaxation. You need to go ahead and relax. And then we got voyage. And go ahead on your path, your journey, man. These motherfuckers ain't, these succubus demons ain't worth it, man. You don't want a demon and say, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Got you. That's just working themselves up to this point. You're supposed to do a transformation. You know what I'm saying? Look, healing chaos. That's what I'm saying. You'll be fighting your life, your whole life, the rest of your life, healing this chaos that you got yourself into when you've been getting plenty of warnings. You can't blame nobody else, okay? And then you got diligence. You need to be diligent about that, like saving your temple, your body, man. Fuck that. Fuck the devil, man. You don't want to be in this agonizing pain, man. You don't. You have fulfillment. You rather have fulfillment, live until you like 81, 100 years old. Never know. Depends on how you take care of your temple. Okay. And then we got leadership. You know you're the leader. You're a man. You're the man of the household. You own kingdoms. You're supposed to own kingdoms, so you're supposed to take care of your body like it's a kingdom. Fuck that shit. Fuck this shit, man. Fuck the devil. Fuck the devil, man. I'm trying to tell you. You don't want to leave out here like that. Fuck that shit. Well, you just, it says that you're about all air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, balancing stuff out. Y'all just completing up karmic debt right now. That's what I'm getting for not listening. You know, you just completing karmic debt right now, but at the same time, you need to be working on your getting your chakras in alignment, doing your meditation, taking your spiritual showers, praying and meditating, and you know, showing gratitude. Because you're just finishing out some karmic debt right now. That's all it is. And then after you do all this, you'll start seeing, like, you know, some people say the heavens open up, or your manifestations flow through you and clear the energy out. You can finish up your karmic debt for not listening, and now you good. Light as a feather. That's the balance in the scales right there. Simplicity. Balancing out wicked, light as a feather. Now you cleared your heart chakra, your crown chakra. Now you can listen to your intuition. You'll be good with your intuition, your root chakra, your solar plexus, your sacral chakras. You cleansed out the energy that maybe people was putting this energy on everybody you slept with, cutting Ethernet cord cuttings, everybody that you slept with, you cleansing out that energy. Now you're going to be able to go leader, you know, order out of chaos, basically, in your life. You know, the bound patterns, toxic bound patterns, healing chaos. So that's what you're doing. You're healing chaos, meaning your karmic debt. You got to pay out karmic debt, whether you like it or not, until you get to this light as a feather, until you balance the scales. Okay, flow. Then I just told you the shit gonna start flowing when you light as a feather, when you completed your karmic debt, and then change. When you willing to change, okay, and then you got stillness. You got to be in stillness. You got to meditate. You got to, you know, be in hermit mode sometimes, okay, and then you got forgiveness. I told you something about forgiving your mom, forgiving anybody. It's not for you. It's for you, not for them, okay. And then you got adventures. And then you free. You know what I'm saying? But just don't fall back into that pattern. You just complete in karmic debt. Everybody got karmic debt. Okay, some people finish their karmic debt and now shit flowing. Some people still coming. You just got to do what you have to do to heal. Write your affirmations. If you don't know what affirmations is, go look it up. Okay? With affirmations, writing your affirmations and burning them. You got to clean your energy out. I keep telling you, get some salt. Buy some salt, Himalaya salt. Take a bath in salt. Clean your energy for like 7 days. Keep doing that for 7 days. You don't have to dry off. You know, wash up first. Of course, wash up with soap. And then, you know, after that, cleanse your energy out for 7 days, you know, in a bath. Or if you got a shower, just get a pitcher of Himalaya salt, alcohol, baking soda, what's the Himalaya salt, baking soda, alcohol, sugar. If you want to, and just clean yourself for 7 days, man, and then pray, do your meditation, leave a glass of water out so the, you know, divine, you know, or your ancestors can communicate with you. That's waters, emotions, intellect. You get a lot of downloads when you have a glass of water out. Okay, let them talk to you. At night, if you want to clear your chakras out at night, you don't want to spend too much time. There's a 3-minute chakra cleansing on YouTube you can listen to for 3 minutes, and you can do that for the 7 days that you're doing that. Start cleaning out your energy. And if you feel as though they got hold of it, I'm just telling you, just like you could do Ethernet cord cut-ins, return the senders, shit like that. Listen to that on YouTube, and just start doing what you got to do. And you'll probably feel different with this. You probably feel different after that first shower or bath. Get you a little picture and mix it in there so you won't never forget it. Wash up first and then keep cleansing your energy. That's all you got to do for 7 days. Well, I hope somebody today, I really do, and I hope you really do take that action or what you need to do, because I hate to see earth angels go down like this, man. Like, the devil been working up to this fucking point right here. For you to get that shit, it's enough. So you should stay within yourself. You should know your self-worth. It's a fucking enough. You're not giving me that shit. It's plain and simple. You're not giving me that shit. Man or woman, you're not giving me that shit, devil. You keep that shit. And everybody just keep cleansing out your energy. Because we're in that Jupiter, Pluto. So it's going to go to Scorpio, Pluto, Jupiter, luck, manifestation, flow. You know what I'm saying? Dark night of soul, you're going to be finding yourself in hermit mode. You're going to see shit flowing. Then hermit mode, dark night of soul, you know, a lot of emotions, a lot of shit being cleared up, you know, in the ethers, physically too. A lot of secrets being told. A lot of shit going to be coming out. Oh, child. A lot of shit going to be coming out. You just hold on to your horses, because you're going to be finding out a lot of fucking shit that motherfuckers been living, doing in the fucking dark behind your back. All types of shit. I'm just letting you know that. Anyway, till later. Love ya.